and you can also look at the examiner's comment on the speaker. Okay.
We've been talking about a well-known person that you like or admire, and I'd like to discuss with you one or two more general questions related to this.
No worries.
So let's consider, first of all, famous people in your country, in India.
All right.
You were talking about your father, that he was a famous person, but what other kind of person becomes famous in India?
Like, it depends on your work or everything, whatever you will do, which will give you famous in your country. Like, we have a person which we call Naveen Jindal. He's the candidate of Congress party. He's really famous in my country. We can say, like, he's from my state, but he's really famous in my whole country because he's really good social worker. He's always helping to poor people. Like, all the time, he's wherever any people needs, he helps them, and hopefully he will be next Prime Minister of India.
And are there any other people apart from politicians who are famous in India?
Actually, there's some other people, like some of the heroes, players. So, like, if we can talk about Sachin Tendulkar, he's really famous because he's really good player as well. He's well known in all of the worlds. Like, we can say about some singers and players and actors, they are famous as well.
If you think about people who are famous today, and think about people who were famous in the past, how are they similar and different?
Can you repeat your question?
You've been talking about famous people in today's society. If we then think about people who were famous in the past, how are they the same or different?
Actually, there are some people, they were famous in past. They did something in the past. Some people, they are doing now really good. They are famous. But we can't say, probably, I agree with this thing that, like, this both, there is some different. They did something different in their past according to that time.
What sort of things did they do
like
in the past?
Like that time, because if we see our country, there are some person like Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose. They were really good politician because they did help to get our country freedom. That's why they were really famous. And now some new people who are coming and they are doing something different. They are developing more and more industries, more jobs for people. That's why they are famous now.
And what about the future? What kind of person do you think might become famous in the future?
I think in future they will be most famous will be like this all players, and some of the people who are doing social workers, they are doing something for society. They will be famous in future.
What sort of things will they do for society?
They will do, like, I hope they will do they will provide all of the facility of the people. Like, there will be school, college in all of these societies. They will provide all of the facility in transport system, and that's all.
Let's talk about being in the public eye now. There are lots of people who are famous. What do you think are the advantages in being famous and the disadvantages in being famous?
Actually, it's really good if you are famous. Everyone like to be famous. So because you will be really famous, you will have a lot of money, you will have really good name, and wherever you will go, there will be always welcome of you. I don't think so there will be any disadvantage of to be famous.
In India, how do the media report on famous people?
In India, media, like, if there's something little bit thing happen, they make it really big and try to show more and more on TV and encourage people more and more about this thing.
Well, thank you very much, Belle. That's the end of the speaking test.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks. Have a good time.
So, here the candidate. So why he scored a band 5.5? It's not because he was an Indian, right? It's okay wherever you go for the test, it would be the same. So it's based on the language. Okay. So this is his, why he was given a band a 5.5. So what are the tips for the speaking test? Talk as fluently as possible and be spontaneous. And develop your answers. As I said an example how you can develop your answers in the 2 card sections, so you can make a point, you can use 1 minute wisely. In the part 1, so you can, you know that what kind of questions will be asked. So prepare your answers or practice your answers, but don't by heart any answers, because if you give any by hearted answers, the examiner can easily change the question. And they are well trained for to get how whether the candidate is answering the rehearsed answer or not. Okay, and speak more than the examiner, because if the examiner speaks a lot, maybe you don't get a chance to speak, and the examiner can't assess your language. So your band score will be based on your language, not your knowledge. Even if you don't know something, it's okay, and you can cook up stories. And this is not your honesty test. Okay, suppose if you get a cue card, a place you have ever been to, or you have never been, or a film you have watched before, or you have never watched a film in your life, it's okay, you can cook up stories. Okay, it's okay when you lie, it's okay, because the examiner will never check whether you are saying the truth or not, but there should be a logic. Okay, next, ask for clarification if necessary, like he did. So you don't get any minus or negative or penalty when you ask a doubt with clarity, but you can't ask any meaning, or if you don't know any word, maybe it's okay, but they won't help you any answer. You can ask any answers. So what should I do? Okay, and do not learn prepared answers. The examiner is trying to score this and will change the question. If they understand that you are giving a ready-made answers, so they will change the questions and express your opinions, and you will be assessed on your ability to communicate, not your idea. So when we started the speaking, so who is more important to you, your friends or family? It's okay. Whether if you say your friends, it's okay, no problem. If you think your family, it's okay, no problem. Okay, but there is no problem if you say your opinion. Okay, so then these are the frequently asked question about the speaking test. The first one: what if you don't know any native speakers to practice with? Usually we people say that we don't have a choice. So how can I improve my language? As he said, you asked this morning, Anil sir, so how you have improved your language? So if you have plenty of resources, and you can practice with your friends, you can record your voice, and you can check your ideas, and obviously you can assist. You can ask for assistance for any trainers. Okay, you can practice under a trainer. Can you ask the examiner a question? So here this is a face-to-face speaking. It's not unlike the TOEFL. It's a computer. So computer assess your speaking, but here it's a face-to-face. So if you have any things, if you don't understand a question, so you can ask the examiner. It's okay, no problem. Okay. And next, when describing something from your own culture, can you use words from your own language? For example, people usually ask me when I do the speaking, so what is the word for sadhya? So what is the English word? So what is the English word for sadhya? Peace is okay, but can you get pork when you have sadhya? Or can you get any drinks? No. But when you have a feast, maybe you can. Okay? So you can have meat, or you get pork or beef, or you can get chicken 65, so when you have a feast, or you'll get maybe some drinks as well, right? But what about sadhya? What comes in your mind when you say sadhya? Yeah, it's a vegetarian food. So what you can do that this kinds of situation, you can use that word in Malayalam, but you can use a paraphrasing method. What it is mean? You can say that at a special occasion, so we usually have sadhya, and which is a traditional meal in Kerala, a traditional vegetarian food, right? And which we usually serve on leaves with different side dishes. Okay, like you can call the names, and with two different kind of payasam, right? Which is a kind of seed thing we usually have as a dessert. So you can use that paraphrasing method and that is good, because that will help you to extend your answers. Okay, so the word sadhya will help you to extend your answers a bit more, and this is really useful in cue card sections. Usually you have to answer these kinds of questions in cue card. Okay, so you can try to extend your answers using the paraphrasing method. Okay, and next, can you look at your notes in part 2 of the test? Of course you can. So when you, that's why you can use that 1 minute to prepare your notes. But you have to use that 1 minute wisely, then only you can read it. Because if you write a paragraph, you can't read it because you don't know what you have written. But if you make some notes, that would definitely help you to look at it, and you can look at it when you speak. Okay, no problem. And finally, do you have to address all 3 bullet points in part 2? The examiners say no, so you don't have to. But what I would recommend, so it's better to use the bullet point, answer the bullet point, because that would definitely help you to move one point to the next point. That will also help you to speak up to 2 minutes. Okay. In case if you forget, don't be panicked, because when you speak and then you may forget, oh, I didn't answer this question, what should I do? No, don't worry, go to the next section. It's okay, right? But it's better to answer, all the bullet points. Okay. And okay, that's all about the speaking section.
Good evening, friends. It's a high time to wind up this program. We have decided to wind up the program at 5 o'clock. It's almost getting to 5 o'clock. So I am here to say a word of thanks. It was the biggest dream to organize a full day orientation workshop in association with IDP Australia. The dream has come true today. And first of all, I would like to thank IDP Australia for their guidance, suggestions and support to make this event an international event. And secondly, I would like to thank Idea Factory team for their unconditional support, especially my team members Rizwan and Rinsha for their unconditional support. Yesterday the technical and something the project was not going well, so we left from here at 10:30 and they unconditionally supported to make this event a beautiful one. And let me appreciate all of you, because we have decided to conduct this program actually in ZodEDU. It's in our campus, so we expected 30 to 40 candidates, and we just put some advertisement on WhatsApp and all online promotion. So we have got awesome response. So that is why we have decided to move from this platform to ZodEDU to Idea Factory. That we decided a couple of days ago. Anyhow, a lot of people came in the morning, even from Vincent from Quilla. He took that much risk to gain this program. So you people, you came from all over Malappuram district, some other districts of Kerala. Your active participation and your enthusiasm and your passion towards English language made this program a big success. And last but not least, the entire team of ZodEDU who worked behind the curtain to make this event a successful one. And the program is over with this session. And we wish you all the great success and all the very best in your future life. Thank you very much.